Trust me, you can be sure. I want to reconcile the violence in your heart. I want to recognize your beauty's not just a mask. I want to exorcise the demons from your past.
Welcome back. I don't know what you just saw. I haven't come up with the intro yet. So, hope it was funny. Anyway, having a look at the market first. Try and do this really quickly, because I think a lot of YouTubers do it. Maybe I'm not your most popular one, so you maybe have already seen this today. So just real quick. So I feel like we've been in a bear market since around January 8th, where the market cap was something along the lines of 830 billion at an all-time high. Now, I feel like the reason for the pump all the way to 830 billion might not have necessarily all been legit. It might have been some Wall Street money trying to manipulate contracts, and then they would dump it from there. But I would feel more comfortable with things around 600 billion. That seems like a more reasonable. Now let's talk Weiss ratings. What are Weiss ratings? Well, I haven't got the green screen yet, guys. It's still coming. It was delayed. Anyway, Weiss ratings is an independent rating agency meant to be the best in the United States, I believe. They cover things such as banks, credit unions, insurance companies, stocks, etc., etc. They apparently never accept compensation from entities that they rate. Their independence and their accuracy of their ratings has been noted by the U.S. government, accounting office, Wall Street Journal, New York Times, etc., etc. So the interesting thing is that they've tried their hand at rating cryptocurrencies. So this should be interesting. We'll have a look at the team now. These are the guys who have made the ratings, and it's causing quite a ruckus, at least on the forums I frequent. A PhD guy, founder, blah, 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 blah. Mandeep Ray, financial analyst. Juan Villaverde, an econometrician. I didn't know that was a word. Basically, older guys who are coming from a more institutional financial background, rather than getting a feel for the internet memes or public perception like I try to do. Yeah, let me talk about that for a second. So I think that's kind of interesting. I freely admit that I know enough about crypto, but I've never gone so deep into it. I mean, I say that, but I did when I first started. I'm even reading these books. One sec. These books by Andreas Antonopoulos, really good, really enjoying them. But for me, where I saw my time most valuably spent wasn't on research, funnily enough. It was simply getting on a feel of what other people feel are good about projects and going with that, rather than technical analysis and researching white papers. It's worked for me, may not work for you. I think people should play to their strengths because you shouldn't play to your weaknesses. I'm not saying I don't read any white papers, but it doesn't necessarily mean if the white paper is good that people are going to buy it, and I'm more interested in that side than I am that side. Usually they go together, but not always. This is crypto after all.
Show me the way.
That said, let's see what the Weiss say about cryptocurrencies. I'm not saying that I feel these guys are good at issuing ratings, but I will say is that some people think that they are, and this could have an effect on the coins that they rate badly and positively. Windows Edge, don't ask me again. Here are the ratings. I'll leave this link below if you'd like to check it out. The ratings work in an A to D situation, D being weak, C being fair, B being good, and A being excellent, but no coin got an A, which is fair enough, I guess. Everything is still quite speculative at this stage, except maybe Bitcoin, with which apparently got an excellent score for security and widespread adoption, but was knocked down due to major network congestion, or a bottleneck. If you're not sure what a bottleneck is, here is a animation that kind of explains it. Imagine all the blue circles are transactions waiting to get confirmed. They all need to wait, creating a bottleneck situation. Ethereum gets a B, the highest rating issued out of any cryptocurrency. Bitcoin got a C minus. Was it C minus? No, Bitcoin got a C plus, Bitcoin Cash got a C minus. Ethereum got a B, the highest issued for any cryptocurrency. There are a few others, but this one got it for being the second most widely adopted cryptocurrency despite some bottlenecking of its own. Other coins that got a B include Cardano somehow, EOS, and NEO, of course. Almost everything else is a C, even Monero and VeChain. What is interesting is that Dogecoin is at C+, while Bitcoin Cash gets a C-. So officially, Dogecoin is better than Bitcoin Cash. It's almost a completely higher tier for a meme coin. Now, I'm assuming then that these ratings favor original and innovative projects, which they clearly think Doge has done more than Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Gold gets a D. I don't agree with all these ratings. That said, I think they did a decent job. These guys are not blockchain enthusiasts, it's pretty clear to see, or at least I get that impression. This is a job for them rather than a passion. I think they're approaching it from a mindset of institutional financial blah 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 blah, rather than potentially what I come from it, what you come from it, as a blockchain freedom enthusiast. It did get me thinking though, what if I was to do my own ratings? But then I wouldn't want to do it alone. I'd want to have quite a few of the top YouTubers also contribute and make our own ratings for the top cryptocurrencies. All of the biggest channels. Oh yeah, that's a good point. All of the biggest reputable YouTube channels. If you guys would like to see a collaborative effort in creating one of those, please leave a like on the video so we'll kind of know if we should go ahead and do that. I think it could be cool. Might get some hate for it, but if we do it all together, then the hate is spread, and so is the love. And now what you're really here for. This. Oh wait, what's the title of the thumbnail? 3 crypto set to boom? That's such clickbait. Okay, anyway, let's get into it. Let me tell you reasons why I think these coins could pump and reasons why they might not. So trying to be, what's the word? You understand. ENJ, Engine Coin. Is it about to take off with a Minecraft update which is set to happen sometime soon? Now, to be clear, Minecraft is one of the most popular games ever created. It's got like 55 million users at the moment, I believe. So any type of cryptocurrency integration with that, you would imagine. Woo! To the moon. But to be clear, that Engine Coin has not partnered with Microsoft or Mojang, I think they're called, the company that created Minecraft. It's more of a Minecraft plugin or API that can be used on private servers within Minecraft for accepting payments for custom items that they sell in-game. So it's not something that you will see in every single server. Icon, mainnet launch, apparently meant to happen yesterday, been delayed, apparently meant to happen today. Let's see if we got any confirmation on that. Yep, apparently so. I'll leave this Medium post down below so you can check that out. It has launched. Nothing has happened so far in terms of price action, but let me get into why it could still potentially take off and reasons why it might not. So Icon is a South Korean project. It's one of the biggest out in South Korea as of the moment. However, you know what's crazy? You go into markets, you have a look at these exchanges. None of them are South Korean. Not yet, at least. Word on the street is soon. And by word on the street, I mean random forum poster. So once it hits a South Korean exchange, who knows? Now, I'm not saying that South Koreans are particularly nationalistic when it comes to coins. I think rather they're more inclined to buy what's hyped rather than what's domestic. But who knows? If you're interested, if you have some Icon, they are currently ERC20 tokens. You will exchange these for the new coins. The process will be open for a few months. I won't leave any sites or links down below, but when you do go and you try and do it, just make sure that you're on the right website. And lastly, the third coin, which could be set to pump, is Bitcoin Cash. It is on a pretty low ratio right now in terms of the Bitcoin price. And while I don't think it's the best long-term hold, especially if Lightning Network works, it's the unique selling point of Bitcoin Cash for many is gone. But I understand there are some people who are morally inclined against SegWit, morally inclined against going against the white paper from Satoshi. I think generally the markets aren't too bothered about that, but we'll see. Anyway, let's have a look at Coinbase and see what the reason for the pump I feel. So this is on their website. This is support.coinbase.com. Update. We anticipate enabling buys and sells for European customers in early 2018. As of right now, let's go to Coinbase. Bitcoin Cash is still unavailable. Now, I am in the States at the moment, but this was still the case when I was back home in England. So they said early January. It's now late January. It's overdue. The last time buying was enabled, it went crazy. The next time buying is enabled, you could say go crazy. Past activity is no indicator of future events. I've said that quite a few times. It seems logical. It could also dump. Bearing in mind that a lot of people didn't regain access to the Bitcoin Cash because they had their Bitcoin on Coinbase at the time. Potentially, they don't see it as a viable hold long term when the buys and sells reopen and they dump. So there is a chance that Bitcoin Cash dumps on the day. I don't personally think that's likely, but this is not financial advice. You do what you think is best. Good luck out there, and I'll see you in the next one.